halftime with the score Brother Rice 7, Revis nothing. It's the mayor of Burbank, the home community of Revis High School. He is John Fitzgerald. And John, it's a pleasure to have you with us, and I know you're very proud of your team.
Very happy to be here, and I think the IHSA should be congratulated for moving up here. Look at the crowd.
Yes, a record crowd, and it's nice to have the biggest high school football game in the state played in the Chicago area.
It certainly is, and the weather is accommodating us. Now, if the Rams will accommodate us, we'll be very happy in Burbank.
You are no stranger, of course, to the Revis athletic program. You were instrumental in the development of the wrestling team, early power that really was the first Revis athletic success.
Yeah, the 50s and the 60s. The Revis were the state champions 3 years out of 5 in the 60s.
And it looks like that community spirit is very prevalent in Burbank. There's a great crowd of your people are up here. And we noticed last week when we were at the semifinal game that the folks really turned out and did an excellent job.
We have 30,000 sports fans, and Revis is the center of the community, always has been. We've only been a city for 10 years. Revis has been there since 1950, and Revis is the heart of the community, believe me.
What do you guys do out there to really get behind the high school?
Well, the city doesn't take much to get the city behind the high school. The students, you know, are a very important part of our community. We have 3 high schools, I should mention, but Revis is the public high school, and we have 2,100 kids at Revis. We have a lot of sports programs. The adults in Burbank sponsor all kinds of sports teams. Willie Roy is from Revis High School. Mr. Universe.
You coached Willie Roy, didn't you?
Mr. Universe is from Revis High School. Our baseball team is holding their banquet tonight because they took the United States Championship this summer and lost to Taiwan again. And so it's a sports-minded community, mainly due to all the adults who are willing to give their time in all the programs. Our Panther wrestling team won the state championship up here just back in March. So we have a lot of community sports, a lot of girls sports, and it's a high, hard-working, middle-class community, and they're proud of their kids in their schools.
John, I think you hit on an important point that we might want to elaborate a little bit on. So many people just kind of turn their kids over to the school and expect the school to do it, but you've had decreasing enrollment like most Chicago schools, but you've had an increase in athletic participation.
Tremendous. We must have 30 Little League teams, girls softball teams in the summer. We have girls track teams. There must be at least 25 different sports groups of parents that are providing all these athletic opportunities for the kids, and really it's a feeder program for Revis High School. 9 or 10 of the kids out on this Revis team come from a very famous football group we have called the Titans, which are all little kid football from 8 years of age up until 13. And they have 5 or 6 teams in the community. Just 2 years ago, they won the state championship in football. And so the community, the adults, are the heart of our athletic program. Revis is very fortunate for getting these people to work in the community free.
Mayor, what about your football team now? They've got 2 quarters to pull it out.
Well, we certainly thought they were rolling there the first quarter. And I know John Gray personally, a hard-working kid as they all are. And the coaching staff is one of the most dedicated. When John fumbled down there, I'm sure it broke his heart. I'm sure we would have scored. But Revis is a second-half team as well as a first-half team, and we're hungry. We lost it last year on a fumble, and we're not going to lose it this year on a fumble.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you come back and win this, there'll be a hot time in Burbank tonight.
We're already from there. Will be a big rally in the Revis gym right after the game, win or lose.
That's the way it should be, because once you make the state finals, you've already shown everybody you're a good football team. We'd like to thank Mayor John Fitzgerald for being our guest here at the second half. We're almost ready for the start of the second half. We'll have that coming up in a moment.
We're proud of Cablevision, by the way. We were #1 first community to get Cablevision, and we're very happy with it.